Hi, welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Ads. I'm Joey Troxel. Oh man, so it is, I don't even have my watch on, it's charging. It is the 24th? The 23rd of June. June 23rd, Sunday. Oh man, I don't even know what day it is. So I'm with a bunch of students, 13 students, and another advisor and another parent in Atlanta, Georgia. Here's how this worked. We had a flight at 5:10 in the morning on Sunday morning. So we had the kids meet us Sunday morning at 2 a.m. So, Saturday, I got up my normal time at 6 a.m. or whatever, and did my walk and all that. And I did some filming and editing. And I guess I should have took a nap somewhere along that day, but I didn't. So, 11, 12 o'clock, I'm feeling tired, but I'm like, I got to be at the airport at 2 a.m. So I just kind of futz around and did what I had to do at home. And then at 1:15, Tim and Lex drove me to the airport and dropped me off, and the kids started trickling in. So we left, we started gathering around 2. The airport staff the Southwest Airlines staff wasn't even there yet. They didn't get there till 3 o'clock. So at 3 o'clock, they check our bags, we head to the gate, and 5:10 we leave. And, I thought, well, I'll sleep on the plane. Oh, not at all. We're in Exit Row, which was great, but the seats don't recline. And I have wide shoulders. They're much wider than the seat on the plane. And it's always been a problem for me. So, I've got people next to me. They take the arm between us. There's nowhere for me to go. So I'm literally sitting like this on the plane, trying not to move because I just kind of hang over. My shoulders hang over. I get knocked by the cart all the time. I get hit in the head. It just happens. So the ride was just a miserable mess for me. I did play some Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Switch, but then we got here to Atlanta, and then we had to get our luggage, and we got to the hotel. There was a limo I had set up, not a limo, but like a shuttle, and that got us here. And so long story short, it is 5 o'clock Eastern time, which is, the next day, and I still haven't been to bed. And I'm so exhausted, but my male students want to go to the gym. And we can't let them do anything without us because, we're away from home and I'm responsible for them. So I should be taking a nap because I'm so tired. I did eat. Everybody wanted Chipotle. I understand Chipotle. Everyone loves Chipotle, right? I don't. There's plenty for me to eat there. You can get the sofritas, you can get the pinto beans, and rice and the pico and the guac and all. There's plenty of vegan stuff, but I swear when I have one of their burritos with their vegan stuff, I just feel like I'm 3 times bigger than I was when I started, and I can barely move because I feel like I've eaten too much, and that's what I feel like right now. I really just want to go to bed. I'm so tired, but the kids, they want to do this gym thing, and then we're going to walk over to the grocery store here. Actually, I think it's a CVS. And, I got to show you, I'll show you my setup here. And I've got to get some food. So I'm going to show you what I've got going on here and what my plan is to get through the week. It's not pretty, but it's a start. And then as I go through, I'll know what to do. So take a look at this. All right, so over here, I've just got these Simply protein bars. It's a whole box of them I got from Costco, right? And there's 3 different flavors in here. This one's the peanut butter chocolate, but that's what I'm gonna have. They're 15 grams of protein each and 150 calories. I mean, for a protein bar, that's the best it's gonna get. Then over here, I did bring the Compliment Chocolate Organic Protein Powder. That one's not bad. I actually really like this one. And it's another plant-based protein powder, which is the only kind that I use. And my family uses 2 different types of powder. So this is just the one that wasn't opened yet, so I grabbed it. Now over here, I got this little blend jet thing, right? So I've got it plugged in here, and I'm going to make smoothies out of it. So I'm going to get some ice and bananas, and I've got my protein mix right there, and I'm going to mix it up. And then I've got my little glass thing right here, my glass mason jar. I'm just going to throw my straw and cap on there, and I'll be ready to go. So that's kind of my smoothie station right here. And then I do have my little nutrition station here. I've got some different supplements there. I've just got some fiber gummies, and then I've got the Compliment Essentials. So that's what I'm taking this week for nutrients, just to make sure I cover everything. That's what I got so far. So it's just the travel day. It's not even day one. Day one of this 6-day event is tomorrow. We just got in on Sunday. It starts on Monday, and I'll be here till Saturday. All I'm doing today is just surviving on a salad I got at the airport and this Chipotle I ate, which I just feel like crap from. And I'm going to try and get some stretching done because I do have an injured arm. And I'm just trying to survive and get to bed so I can get up tomorrow morning and, you know, have a smoothie, grab my protein bars with me in my backpack, and get my kids over to the event that they're competing in all week long. So that's the plan. I'm going to try and take you along with me as I do this so you can see what I'm seeing. And I'm here for the SkillsUSA National Leadership and Skills Conference. And what that is these students from all over the country have competed in their regionals and then their state level competitions for whatever they do, whatever the competitions are. And it's all everything from, like, you know, fixing cars to welding to programming computers or building a website, right? And my kids are all here for, you know, the IT stuff. So that's what we're doing. So these kids have won gold medals. They're the first place winners for their contest in their state. So I have 13 students with me, 13 students that won first place gold medals in Arizona. And the winners will get, the top 3 winners will get, you know, gold, bronze, and silver, or gold, silver, and bronze. We came here last year with this, and we did not leave with any medals, but we definitely got a better idea of how it's played. And I'm expecting I'm hoping two of my students are going to place. So it's, you know, it's a high hope, but I have confidence that they can do it. So by the end of the week, we'll know where we are with this. So I'm going to take you along with me at the event. There's like parties, there's events, there's crying, there's all sorts of stuff that's going to happen, and we'll see what I can film. And I just want you to see what I go through on my summer vacation with my students. I want you to see how dedicated I am to this and how dedicated they are to this. It's their summer vacation too, to really give them opportunities to just, you know, to become tomorrow's leaders. All right, that's it for right now. I got to get to the gym. All right, good morning. It is Monday morning. What day is it? June 24th. I just woke up. It's like 10 in the morning. The students were kind of waiting for me to get up before they can do anything with their lives. And I had my phone on sleep, and I was just out. And I've slept for, I don't know, from midnight to 10 a.m., which I never do. I'm an early riser. I get up with the sun. So I needed that sleep. I was so exhausted. I was up for 2 full days. I'm gonna make a protein shake, and I've never used this thing before, but it's some little blend jet that we got as a gift for doing something. So let's see what this is about. It is charged up and ready to go. It looks pretty serious. Yesterday I went to CVS, and the only plant milk they had was this silk almond milk. It was just this big thing of it. So that's what I got. All right, let's start with a half a cup of milk. So I brought my food scale with me. I know this is going to sound strange, but I mean, I'm not on vacation. I'm working, and I don't want to go off my plan. So I'm going to set my food scale to milliliters, and I'm going to put a little bit of this milk in, just a half a cup, which would be 120 milliliters. I don't know if I can get that much in there. It's really tight. I don't want to start with the powder because I don't want the powder to stick to the bottom here. So I'm going to start with the milk. All right. 120 milliliters right there. Not exactly clean, but then I'm going to put in my powder. I've got the Complement chocolate protein powder here. I took this because I hadn't opened it yet, so it was a good option. And according to this, it's 3 tablespoons for 15 grams of protein, so I'm going to start with my 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put in 6 tablespoons, so I'm going to get 2 servings of this. 4, 5, 6. All right, and this is what I was expecting to happen. There's not going to be a lot of room for ice. Then I'm going to set my mode here to grams. I'm going to zero this out. I'm going to get in a little bit of ice for sure. Putting in a few cubes here. Zero this out. And
And I'm going to try and put in some of this banana. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get, but we'll see what I can get in here. A lot of it's bruised, which is probably a good idea, because I won't be able to use it all. All right, so I've got it at 0, and that's 36 grams of banana. That's 58, so let's call it 60 grams of banana. Let's see what that does. All right, again, I've never used this thing. I don't know what to expect here. But I've got my protein shake. I've got 60 grams of banana. I've got a half a cup of milk, of plant milk, and I've got 6 tablespoons of the protein powder. Let's see if I can close this. Barely. All right. Well, all right, let's see what happens. I guess I just turn this thing on and see what happens. All right, there it goes. No idea. All right, just moving that stuff around a little bit, but really not getting the stuff in the top there. Let's see if that does its thing here. Okay, I'm gonna say it's not doing that good of a job. I'm gonna open this up and use my tablespoon and kind of move that stuff around a little bit, because it's not really getting the stuff on the bottom, which is the protein powder. It's moving, it chopped up the banana, which is pretty good, but it's not getting the powder, and that's not good. All right, let's pop this back in and see if we can get it. Let's add a little bit more milk. Maybe it's too dry. All right. All right, let's see what we get here. All right. I feel like I'm like, you know, slumming it here with this thing. Maybe you need to shake it up a little bit. I mean, there's stuff that's just not moving. So, and it's supposed to be able to crush ice. Like, I don't see how. All right, let's open this up and see what I've got. I think I still got a lot of solid powder in here. Take my straw. How's that looking? Yeah, there's still a lot of solid powder just stuck to the sides that's not moving. Oh man, this isn't good, because like I cannot use this. This is just powder. All right, I do not recommend this thing at all. I think tomorrow what I'm gonna have to do is, or later on today, is just put it all in the shaker without the banana, shake it all up so I've got at least a milky, creamy consistency, and then throw it in here and throw in whatever food I'm doing. But the way this is working right now, this is not gonna work for me. So this is just a piece of crap. This is nothing but a waste of money. Luckily we didn't pay for it, so that was good. What's on top of here? That just, oh. Yeah, there's nothing in here that's, oh, I didn't know the top came off. That would have saved me a lot of trouble right there, for sure. Had I known that. I am just gonna make this the way it is. It's just clumpy and proteiny, and I'm just going to put it in here, shake it up, and drink it. There's nothing else I could do at this point. So, there we go. That's my protein shake after all of this. It's absolutely delicious. However, I've got a lot to learn about this thing here, but I really wish we had, you know, the beast or something with us, because this is kind of a nightmare. All right, breakfast done. The boys want to go to the gym. I'll see if I can snap some video down there. They're all about the gym on this trip, which is great, because I got to get in some steps and all that. So I'll see you down there. All right, I am at the hotel gym. It's pretty extensive. There's a lot of equipment here. It goes pretty far back. There's a whole kind of warm-up room. I've got 5 boys with me. 5 of the boys are on the trip with me. Wanted to work out this morning, so doing that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have a tripod or anything, so I can't really show you what I'm working on, but I am doing legs. The machines are pretty nice. They're Life Fitness machines. They're all in really good shape. So that's what I'm doing. All right, back up at the hotel room. Next time I go to the gym down there, I'm gonna try and bring a tripod or something. Like, there's really no way to film myself while I'm on the machines because there's no way to balance my camera. Good workout. I got a full leg workout in, burned 400 calories at the hotel gym. I probably wouldn't have done that on my own, but the boys were all working out. So every time I was like, do I want to go back up to the room and do nothing? The boys are all like pushing iron. I'm like, oh man, I got to keep going. So just having other people at the gym like that, the hotel here, it's like having the trainer at home. Like, you know, they're there, you see them working, you're like, all right, I got to work out. So that was fantastic. So normally I don't put in this much effort in the hotel or on a trip. And I mean, I haven't even started walking. It's still, it's like noon, right? And everyone wants to meet for lunch. There's a food court. That should be interesting. But I'm going to have a protein bar here before I leave. Let me see if I could show you what I have here. All right, somewhere over here, I've got my protein bars. And there's my Uno in case the card game breaks out. And I'm just going to grab one of these protein bars here right after I get out of the shower. Just so I'm filled when I go to the mall with them. And when I say mall, it's not it's Peachtree Center. It's a bunch of, just a food court between a bunch of hotels. All right, the agenda for today is some of the kids want to do the World of Coca-Cola. So I think that's what we'll be doing. I haven't even had any water yet. I just realized, so I have some water. And then we have the opening. Then we have the state dinner. All the states have their dinners tonight, where all of the state kids get together. I've got 13 from Arizona, and then all the other Arizona kids from all the other contests that we didn't compete in, that we didn't win, they'll all be there. And it's a big state dinner. Last year, there was nothing vegan. This year, they saw me in the hall, and they're like, Troxel, you're one of my vegan eaters. And I said, yeah. And they're like, we've got a salad for you. Oh, boy, thanks. I can't wait to see that, tray of lettuce, and that's it by itself. When vegans make a salad, it's a complete meal, right? When people make a salad for vegans, it's a bowl of lettuce. So whatever it is, I'll probably be thankful they have it. Let's just hope they have some dressing that doesn't have any milk in it or anything. So otherwise, I will be doing oil and vinegar. All right, we'll let you know how the day goes. We'll see you in a little bit here. All right, it is Monday night. I just got back from the World of Coca-Cola with the students. It was a lot of fun, actually. The World of Coca-Cola is amazing. So much history behind that product. So many great pieces of advertising. They were just pioneers on so many things that they did. There's like 12 kids, but there's a core of them, like 5 or 6 of them, that just kind of go with me to the gym, and they kind of follow me everywhere I go. So that's them. And it was a great time. So I came back to the room, and I had another protein shake, and then one of these protein bars. We're going down. It's about 5:15. At 6:30, we're meeting down in one of the banquet rooms for the state dinners. Each state is having a dinner in one of the banquet rooms. And like I said before, there's going to be a salad for me. Ooh, look at me. So we'll see what that's about. But I'm eating now because I don't want to go there and be hungry and eat like junk, right? Like the bread and all that stuff. If I get hungry, I'll just eat the salad. So that's the plan. So eating is not glamorous right now. I'm having protein shakes and protein bars. Like, that's what I'm eating. But I'm lucky to have that blender and the stuff I need to make these things. Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't succeed here. So, all right, I'll see if I can take some footage at the, it's really hard because I don't want to put all the kids and all that stuff on here, but I'll see if I can take some footage at the banquet. Not the banquet, the opening night dinner, and then tomorrow it all starts with the competitions, and there'll be a lot of footage from that. So we're all building up to like tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and that's kind of, it's all out. Everyone jumps in and starts competing. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, good morning. It is Tuesday morning, the first days of the event. We have orientation for all the different competitions. It is 7:30, and I'm headed down to breakfast. This is the first time I'm having breakfast here at the hotel. There should be a bunch of fruits and all that sort of stuff, which is what I'm going to get. So I'm going to see what they have down there. I'll try and take some photos for you because I'm meeting my associates down there, but I can't really do like a what I'm eating video down there. So I'll do what I can and show you that. And then I got to get back up here and get changed, and we're heading over to the event. The elevator situation here is horrible. It's a minimum 15 minutes for each wait of an elevator. There's 6 elevators or 8 elevators, but only 6 of them go to our floor. It's a minimum 15 wait. We're often waiting 30 minutes for an elevator because there's just so many people on the elevators. When they do show up, they're already full. So it's kind of a nightmare. And I mean, I don't want to do this again next year. I said that last year too. but I'm the only male advisor, so I have to go. All right, let's go get some breakfast. All right, I'm downstairs at the cafe. It's a really nice setup here if you're into, continental and this deluxe breakfast, but it's got all the eggs and bacon and all that. So let me show you what I've got here. All right, I basically got, this is like 25 bucks. I've got like a big bowl of fruit here. And then they did have some oatmeal. It's hard to see that that's actually oatmeal with, they put some granola on top of it, some walnuts and all that. And I've got some orange juice and a banana, and that's what I'm having for breakfast. All right, I'm gonna have breakfast and then I'll show you over at the event what's going on. We are here at the Georgia World Congress Center. It's the location of most of the events for the SkillsUSA, their competition and national leadership and skills competition. Tuesday, that's today. That's the orientation day for all the different competitions. So I've got a bunch of students here that is waiting on their times to go do the orientation. As you can see here, if you look around, the place is just flooded with red coats and just all of the students waiting to jump into their the orientation. So a lot going on here. I parked myself at the cafe here, and you can see there's Arthur. Hi, Arthur. Arthur's 18, so I can have him on here. And that's what we're doing. So I'll try and show you some of the things that I'm seeing here. All right, so I've walked around this whole Georgia Congress Center. This is one of the reasons I hate that this thing is in Atlanta. There's nothing here that doesn't involve something being slaughtered, other than this little like self-serve thing. And they do have hummus in a little container here, so that's what I'm getting. Otherwise, that's it. And that's kind of Atlanta. Everything is slaughtered or an animal product. They can't eat anything unless it's, unless it comes from an animal, which is very sad. I wish they would move this thing to California. All right, I'm getting my Sabra hummus. All right, so this is what I was forced to eat here because there's nothing here that doesn't involve something being slaughtered. So one of the fruit cups is right there. I did have a second one. It's right over there. You can see right there, but I ate it. And then I've got two of these Sabra hummus things. I was lucky to find that with the little pretzels in it and the hummus. So that's a regular hummus, and this is a red pepper hummus. So that's what I'm eating. Because here in Georgia, ain't nothing to eat unless you slaughtered it. So that's it. I wish they would move this to California. Every year we come here, and every year, this is what I get. These are my meals, the whole day. But there is plenty of Papa John's, and there's a Chick-fil-A, in every booth. So there's that. All right, let's see what we have next. All right, it is time for dinner on Tuesday here, and I'm with a bunch of students, and I was able to find, it's pretty late in the day. It's 5 o'clock. We're not going back to the room until 9, and we've been here since this morning. So I have a meal, and let me show you what it is. So I was able to find some vegan options here. So, it doesn't look very pretty, but it is tofu, as you can see there, with some vegetables and some noodles. So I would have got the fried rice, but it's got egg in it. And then I did get 2 spring rolls also. So there we go. I take back what I said about no vegan food in Atlanta. Okay, not really. This place had it, but that's it. All right, so as you see, maybe I'm not happy, or I'm not going to starve to death. So, all right, I'm going to eat this, and I will check in with you later. All right, we are headed for the opening ceremony. All the states get together. It's a big celebration. I'll show you when we get there. All right, it is Tuesday night. We just got out of the opening ceremonies. What an ordeal. The whole basketball stadium is filled with SkillsUSA attendees. I don't know, 14, 15,000. Every seat is full. It was just amazing. Interesting story. I've got a protein shake right here. Thank you, compliment. And I figured out how to get that thing to work. So here's what I'm doing. I'm using my complement shaker that I got for the protein powder, and I'm just shaking it all up. And then I'm dumping it into the blender with the banana so I could get a banana blended too with it. Because if I just put the banana and the protein shake and the milk in that little blender only spins for a minute and it just can't handle it. So it was delicious. For sure, I know that I've got my my protein for the day. Just have a few of those a day. I'm also taking the vitamins, the Complement Essential. So I'm really
I really feel confident that I'm good there. All right, so the kids had a great time today. It was opening ceremonies. Tomorrow starts their competition. Today was all their orientations for their competitions, what to expect, make sure they're dressed right. Some of our kids were like tagged because they had the wrong color socks on, or two of them had to go buy shoes because their shoes weren't regulation. It's kind of a nightmare. Luckily, one of the kids' moms was with us, and she took both of them to go get shoes while I was with the other kids. That worked out perfect. So thank you, Miss Holbrook. We appreciate you. And tomorrow starts the competition. It's a really early day. So we're going to meet downstairs at 6:15 for breakfast and trying to get teenagers up at 6:15, but for breakfast. And then at 6:45, we're headed over to the World Congress Center there. And then at 7:15, some of the sessions start, and then at 8, and then at 9. And some of them are all day, and we're going to get done around 5 with everyone. And then there's a kind of this champions party, which is like, it's an all-out like celebration. There's a band. It's in the Centennial Park. It's just a big festival, and all the states got different shirts. Like all of Arizona got this Arizona shirt, and all of Missouri got this Missouri shirt, and we're all going to wear our shirts from our state so we can see all the different states, which would be really cool. It's a big production. My God, it wears me out every year, and every year I swear I'm not doing this again. But I do it anyway, and like the kids tell me, like, Mr. Troxel, you are that guy. You're that teacher who's just there for us, and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, what can I say? Like, I hate these trips, right? Like, I can't. I'm just like, oh man, these are my memories too. So, and they are. So as much as I hate this trip, as much as I hate Atlanta, because I used to live here, it's not someplace I ever want to visit. As much as I hate anything to do with all of this, I have to do this because 1, I'm the only male advisor, and if I don't go, the boys can't go. 2, I have to do this because they want me to be part of this, and that's why I'm here, right? Like, that's why I do this job. This is my summer vacation. So if they're willing to have me on the summer vacation, then I want to do this. So, all right, enough sappy stuff. Tuesday's in the books. We're gonna give it the old high school try on Wednesday, and I'll bring you along. See you tomorrow. It is 6:15 in the morning. The hotel's putting on a free breakfast for us because there was so much chaos trying to get everyone checked in the last 2 days. You're not gonna believe this, but not only do they have a beautiful set of fruit, they've got non-dairy yogurt in the little whole like thing of yogurts. It's all like Chobani or something. But I kind of reached in and said, "Oh, this one looks different," and it was silk. So I've got a whole tray of fruit, a whole plate of fruit, and a vegan yogurt with some granola. That's what I'm having. Let's see if I can get some video for you. So there's a beautiful tray of fruit right here, which I just grabbed, and then some granola. And then I grabbed this silk yogurt out of these, although those are Chobani. I'll show you mine. They have all this stuff. Look how beautiful that is. So really nice, well done setup here. But I'm not eating any of that. And then over here, they've got all these different juices, right? So you can take your pick. And the cool thing is, they have like 6 stations of all this. So they're really well set up. All right, so you can see here, I have my silk yogurt right here. And my granola, and I got some fruit, and I got water and orange juice. I'm here with Arthur. Hi, Arthur. Arthur's an adult, so. Anyway, so Arthur, we have not seen accommodations.
There has been nothing accommodated for our hotel, and currently it was just amazing. It's great service. It's been great food so far, and it's a lot better than what I expected, but health is still better.
All right, so we're going to eat, and we'll see you at the event. All right, guys, so I'm at an advisor's breakfast. So this is just for the adults. You can see all of these tables are everywhere. There's a big spread of food. I can smell it here. It's bacon and eggs and all that stuff. And I can see all the pastries, and there's nothing there for me. So, but I already ate that amazing breakfast this morning. It was really good. But everyone's here is just chowing down all that grease and all that fat. Oh well, good for them. So the advisor breakfast, they give us, you can see they give us some bling here from some of the companies that are, sponsors and all that. And we talk about different ways to, I swear it's a cult, SkillsUSA. I mean, it seems like just like a religion, where they talk about different ways to promote USA and to make USA bigger. And to, I feel like we're going to knock on people's door and, hand them the SkillsUSA book and said, have you heard the word? So there are some cult-like features of this, but that's what we're doing here, just to promote. I mean, we are promoting career technology education. That's what we're doing, which is a big deal, and it's very important to me to make sure students are career ready when they leave the classroom using technology. So I love all that. I just don't know. I don't know. This is what you have to do, I guess. So if you want to make something bigger. But it is important to me. So I'm waiting for Bhavna, my workmate here. 3 of the boys didn't get out of their rooms on time, so she's waiting for them. Everyone else is either at their competitions or waiting for their competitions to start. So today's the day. This is when they're competing, and we'll find out who's going to finals, and hopefully, I'm hoping we take home some medals. But I just told them as long as they give it their best, they're already success. So. All right, I'll keep you posted as the day goes on. All right, guys, I'm here at the Georgia World Congress Center. 2 of my teams who are doing leadership stuff, they're doing Quiz Bowl, which is just trivia, and the other one's doing, extemporaneous speaking. I have a girl doing that. So that is when, will I be over here? Yeah. That is when they give you a card with a topic on it right there, and you have like 15 minutes to prepare like a 5-minute speech, right? It's a little different from prepared speech where you know the topic before you're going in, so you get to research it and all that. This is for debate people. This is people who do debate who just can instantly like argue about anything. So I've got a girl that does that. She's a state winner last year. She's a state winner this year, which is why she's here. And she placed 8th in the nation last year, and we think that she's going to do much better. If she just gets to 3, I'll be happy, because I'll be happy either way. But if she gets to 3, we'll get a medal. And we have not gotten many medals in years at nationals, so we're pretty excited. The Quiz Bowl guys, they're pretty excited. They said they answered more questions than anyone else. We got a math whiz. We've got a science. We've got like a group of people who make up this team of 7 people. So that keeps them ready for like any question. So we're all excited, and then we've got our other students who are doing like the technical stuff. They're doing it today and tomorrow. We'll know at the award ceremony if they won or not. These other 2, there'll be finals for them today and tomorrow, and they'll let us know if they just at least made finals. I don't know, a lot's going on. I've heard rumor that there's a burrito stand over here next to the Chick-fil-A that has vegetarian options. So I'm on my way over there, and I'm going to check this out, and hopefully there'll be something for me to eat. Otherwise, I bought a protein bar, and that's what I'll be eating. So let's head over there and check it out. I'm pretty excited. We've got a lot of hope right now for my students toward possibly getting on stage and winning a medal. I just really want that for them so bad after everything they went through to get here. So, all right, let's go check out this burrito place, and we'll see what that looks like. Looks like there it is. So that's where we're headed, the Burrito Bowl. Can't wait to see what's involved here. All right, so that place did have burrito. It was like a chicken burrito with all this stuff on it, but they did have black beans and rice and burrito shells and what else? Corn and that sort of thing. So let me show you what we got. All right, so I basically got a black bean burrito here. So that's what I got. Let's eat. I had to stand up because everyone's talking over here. So it's basically a black bean burrito with rice in it and some green salsa on it, the corn or something. So, I mean, it's not, big or anything. It's a small burrito because I left out all the stuff and they don't give you anything extra. I left out the chicken. I left out the queso. I left out the sour cream, right? So I got what was left, but at least there's rice and black beans in it. So there you go. All right, so there's something for me to eat here. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to eat this, and then we'll check in with our kids and see if we're going to finals. All right, I'm here at the expo hall. There's so much stuff going on here. All the vendors are here with all their big machines and equipment. This is where the contests are going on. Some kids baking stuff and cooking stuff. I'll try and show you some of that. But right here, I've got 2 vegan empanadas. There's a little place over here, Nuchas. You can see that back there, all lit up. And they've got empanadas, and they have a pinto bean empanada. So I'm going to the guy, does it have any animal products? He's like, it's vegan. I said, yeah, hey baby, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. He's like, oh yeah, this one's vegan. I said, oh, perfect. There's no vegan food in Atlanta. So this is that. So I'm having it, and I can see right here, a nice pinto bean empanada. So I'm eating that. we just found out our Quiz Bowl team, the trivia team, they made it through to the finals. So they're going to the finals this afternoon, and then we'll know at the awards ceremony on Friday if they won. This is as far as we've gotten. Last year, the Quiz Bowl team did not make it to the finals. They were done at this point, and now we're going to finals. We are so excited. So I'll keep you updated on that, but I'm going to have a little Bernard here, and then I'll try and take some video footage and show you what we're seeing here. Arthur went to go get something, I don't know what, but all right, I'll see you in a bit. All righty, we're back at home base over here, and we just found out that our extemporaneous speaking candidate, she made the finals also. So her finals are tomorrow. Our Quiz Bowl, as we talked about earlier, made the finals. They're there right now doing their finals. And after those, we don't really know until awards night if they made it. So I am so excited that both our people today made finals and will hopefully get a medal. So this is amazing, so exciting. All right, I am just kind of relaxing here. It's 3:34 p.m. Eastern time. They should be done by 4, and then we're headed back to the hotel, probably eat something, and then there's the Champions Festival tonight in the park. I'll see if I can get some footage of that. It's dark, and it's going to be hard to see, but because it's outside, but we'll see what it looks like. All right, that's it for now. There's Arthur. All right, guys. Hey, we are at dinner. We decided to skip the Champions Festival. Everyone's like really tired. So we came to it, our favorite local Indian restaurant that we come to every time we're here. Let me show you what I got. All right, so I got the aloo dal. That's right, with dal is lentils. So it's lentils with potatoes and spices. Lentils are all kind of like mushed up on top of some rice. And there's some naan right there. I got some naan bread and some white rice over here. Arthur, well, you're not having anything vegan, just chicken. So let's skip that. So
We got 2 finalists.
but we got a bunch of finalists. We are so excited. So I will catch up with you back at the hotel room. But dinner's great tonight. All right, hello again. Woo, this is like the never-ending week. You just kind of see what I do in my summer. Every year I do this week trip with the kids, with the students, and this is just how it is. So it is 11 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night, and I'm exhausted. So I'm about to hit the sack here. I just actually realized the students still have my laptop. They're using it for a project. So hopefully they'll get it back, but otherwise I'll get it back from them in the morning. It is just a long day. I am wiped out. That Indian food I ate, it was delicious, and I ate way too much of it. I just can't wait to get back to home, so I'm just back on my regular routine. All right, so that's the end of Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and we have 3 contestants at 8 a.m. Doing their thing, web design, IT services, and related technical math. So we're doing that, and that should be it for the day. So then there's a debriefing for related technical math, no, for web design at 3 o'clock. Then Friday's the awards ceremony, and Saturday we head home. So I'm ready to go home at this point, but we're only halfway through. All right, I'm hitting the sack. We'll see you in the morning. All right, it is Thursday. Well, I guess it's afternoon. It's after 12. And I've got Arthur is in his IT technology contest. It's day 2 of that. So he's doing that. And I've got 2 other students here, the one for extemporaneous speaking and the one for related technical math. Both are really feeling confident that they're going to place on the podium at awards. They both think they're doing well. I hope so. I want to share their confidence. So lunch today is that same burrito again that I got the other day. There's not a lot of options here, and I like that. So let me show you that real fast. And again, it's just my black bean and rice burrito. And I did get a Coke, which, I know is not good for me. All right, so all we have left today is to wait for Arthur. It's 12, he gets done at 5, and then we're done for today, and that's it. Tomorrow is the award ceremony. We may do a little sightseeing tomorrow, I don't know. So this is starting to come to a close. This is the last day here. It's been a long trip, so we'll have some footage for you when we get to the award ceremony, and I'm hoping that they call Arizona. If they call Arizona for our contest, that's our students. So, and I will be screaming. All right. We'll see you then. All right, it is Thursday at 5 o'clock p.m.
Interesting, we are in Atlanta. Our competitions are at CNN Center right here at Georgia World Congress Center. There are just people in guns and rifles everywhere because tonight is the debate right here in Atlanta at CNN Center. So both presidential candidates are here, and there's people everywhere, like with signs and all sorts of things. So it's interesting I've had to make sure the kids are with me and all that, but it's interesting for them to see this because we live in Arizona, like we just don't see stuff like this. We're never the middle of a political, I guess we are if you look at election day, right? But to them, where they are, they're never standing in the middle of a political kind of battle. And that's what's happening right here. So quite an experience for this to happen, like, on an election year when we're doing these competitions. So a lot of fun there. The kids are getting just so much like information and experience and opportunities here that they wouldn't get. If they didn't do this national competition, they would never have this kind of competitive kind of atmosphere until they get to the workforce. But now they've got it now, so when they go to a job interview, they can be like, oh yeah, I know what it's like to work hard and work fast. I had to work against 49 other people representing every other state, to do my part. Or work with 49 other people to do my part. So I really think it gives them a lot of experience. I'm looking forward to this trip being over. All right, if you're watching the debate, good luck. I want nothing to do with it. All right, so it is Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. They're all ordering Chinese food down there, I think from Panda, and I could get vegetables and I guess rice, but I don't want anything else. I just want a protein shake, so that's what I'm having. Okay, I've finally got the hang of this thing now. So this little USB blender, which I was just struggling with, it does work it blends for like, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds, and that's the best it does. So what I'm doing is, I'm using my Complement protein shaker, and I'm putting in my cup of milk in here, and then I'm putting in 3 servings of the protein powder, so 9 scoops to get me to 40-something grams of protein for this drink. And so what I'm doing is putting that in here. Then I'm shake, and it's got a little metal ball, and it actually does a really good job with that. And it kind of blends it up, really, without the blender being needed. But I want a banana in there too, because we bought all these bananas for the room, right? And I'm supposed to be sharing them with the kids. Like, we got groceries for everyone. That's why there's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch muffins laying around that aren't even vegan, because it's their food. Actually, this muffin is vegan. They got me vegan mushrooms from Sprouts. Thank you for that. And the kids have been eating them. But there's bananas, and I want to use those. So I found out that if I just blend the protein mix and the milk together first, and then throw the banana in the bottom of this and dump it in here on top of the banana, dump the whole pre-mixed stuff on top of the banana, then it blends it all together just fine. And it's really thick. So I can just put this in here. Oh, okay. Well, that piece of banana didn't get blended. And I got this from one of the vendors. I told them I had a plant-based cooking channel, and they were like a safe serving certification corporation. It is Safe Serve. And they're like, oh, take one of these spatulas. And I was like, oh, awesome. I was like, I could totally use that in my hotel room. So shout out to the girls at Safe Serve at the SkillsUSA Tech Expo today for handing me this for my hotel room, which was really nice. So you can see I've got that, right? And there's room at the top here. So I'm actually gonna get some more cashew milk and pour it in the top just so I can have enough fluid. All right, I'm just gonna pop that in here. And I'm gonna shake that up a little bit. I'll just throw the cap on top of here, and I'll shake this up. I feel like now I understand what I need when I travel for this sort of thing. If I'm not using bananas, like I didn't buy those bananas, and I didn't buy them, the other teacher did. She bought groceries for everyone. I wouldn't have bought these bananas. I don't really need them, but she did buy them, so I want to use them. But if I didn't have the bananas, then all I need is this. Complement kind of just has me prepared. But if I'm having the bananas in it, and I need a blender, then this little blender does the job, but it's just not big enough. I think I need to find something like that that I can use that will hold more product. So I think that's what I'm on the lookout for next. So this is perfect right here. This is really thick. You can't really see it, but it's nice and thick. And there's a chunk of banana right here, and I think I have a spoon right here. I have to get out. Here it is. Good. All right. So my dinner tonight is just a protein shake. So this is what I got, and that's it. So, I mean, I've talked about this throughout this video, but I'm using the Complement Chocolate Protein Powder. It's like the cleanest powder you can get. It only has just protein sources as its ingredients, and that's it. There's nothing else in it. So that's what I took for the trip. I'm well prepared because of that. Between that, my shaker, and my Complement Essential Vitamins, which I have with me, like, I'm all set. I've got everything I need. There's a link below this video on how you can save on your orders on Complement. Just click on the link. That'll take you to the website, and then use the code Plant-Based Dads at checkout to save 15% on your next order. So good. All right, so really interesting. I just went downstairs to get some water at 5 o'clock, and it's now 8:30, right? I was down there for 2 hours just talking with the other advisor, Bhavna. She's my work wife, the other computer science teacher. We're here together. We're very close. And then some of the students down there. When you're away on trips like this with the students, you just form these relationships. I mean, I've got relationships with every student that I have. Like, I have a different relationship with each one of them. But you get to know them more, right? You get to know what some of their hobbies are. You get to know, you get more in tune with what they're doing, right? So, like, I know that now some of them like working out. I didn't know about them before, so we can share that now. Talk about protein and the gym and all that stuff. So it's definitely a growing experience as a group of all of us together. One of the girls had an assignment due in a class that when she's here and she can't do it, I lent her my laptop. Another student helped her with research, and like she got it done last night. It was just a team effort, right? And she's like, I can't believe everyone jumped in together to help me get all this done, right? And we're like, of course, like we're away together. The 14 of us, we're like a family. So that part was really cool. It's definitely some memories I'll look back on and cherish, and so will they. So being a teacher is cool in that respect. Sometimes you're being a part of someone's growing up, of their memories of their childhood that they're just never going to forget. Sometimes it's kind of their first introduction into working or asking for help and working with others non-selfishly, right? Just because someone needs help without asking for anything in return, right? What do I get for this, right? For helping this person? Well, nothing, just that they need help. So there's a lot to learn here from each other, and a lot to teach each other, and I really like it. Good morning. It's Friday morning, and back at breakfast again. I'll show you my breakfast again. It's the same thing as I had the last few days. You can see here I've got the Silk almond milk, so they continue to have non-dairy yogurt, and I've got the granola right with it, which is great. And then you can see here I've got my fruit plate again, all the same fruits, fresh fruits cut up, and then the orange juice right there. So again, really excited every morning to have this breakfast available to me, because I expected the fruit, but just not the almond milk yogurt, so that's fantastic. All right. All I have today is to take Arthur to debriefing. They talk about the contest and what the point of the questions were, what the answers were. And it is raining outside in Atlanta. It's a very dark and foggy and rainy day. And I do not want to leave the hotel. And Arthur's not going to be here next year because he's a senior. So there's really no reason for him to go to debriefing. So I'm going to try and talk him out of it when he gets here and go back up to the hotel room. But that's the plan for today. All right. See you in a bit. Okay, so it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I talked Arthur into skipping the whole, after the contest the next day, there's kind of this session where the debriefing, where they go and talk about the different things about the contest and some of the answers and all that. They really wanted to go to that, but it was just so miserable out. It was just foggy and raining, and we have to walk through the park, and I'm like, no. And he's not coming back next year, so it's not like he's going to, like last year he went to debriefing and learned about some of the things they did. So this year he was more prepared for the contest. He's a senior, he graduated. He's not coming back next year. So there's no reason for him to go to that. So we talked him out of that. I went right back to bed, and I just got up. Like, I've been sleeping, all day in bed. I have not gotten up. So I needed that sleep. Tonight is the awards ceremony. So we're going to go into the State Farm Arena here in Atlanta. And then after that, there's an ice cream social for all of Arizona here at 9 o'clock, at 9:30 at night on our last night here. All right. I'm having my protein shake. I'm going to drink this because I got to get this down because I've had no protein today. All I've had is that breakfast with the fruit and the whatever proteins in the yogurt, which isn't much, and get started. I'm going to take you in the bathroom here too for a minute. I'm going to show you how I clean up after all this because I brought some tools with me that really help me here. Okay, one of the cool things I have here is this bottle brush. Now, this is great for cleaning bottles and all that, but you may have noticed I'm using a reusable straw, which is right here, right? Like, how do you clean this? Well, at the end of this bottle brush, right, you pop it out, and there's a straw cleaner in there. Do you see that? I know it's dark in here, but can you see that? So that just kind of stores inside this bottle brush, and now with this tool, I can clean up everything I need to clean up here. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I've also got this little blue canister, travel canister from Target that I got, and I put in some of the dishwashing liquid I use. So I'm able to wash all that. And I just got this towel here that I'm laying it all out on. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and get that cleaned up.
That's as bright as it gets in here. All right, so let me give you a breakdown of what happened today. So we thought we had maybe 3 candidates that would medal, but we only got 1 medal. So web design, we did not make the top 3, which was frustrating. And then related technical math, our freshman in that, he is amazing, but he did not make the top 3. It is really tough. So, but our girl Isla, the extemporaneous speaking, that's the one where you get a card with a topic and you have to come up with a speech in 15 minutes. She did take the bronze. So they called Arizona. She went up there. We were all screaming. And she got on stage and she won the bronze. We wish she would have won the gold, but really, like, we're happy that she medaled. Last year, she didn't medal. She was in the top 10. She was number 8. And this year, she's number 3 in the country. So she's moved up and she's still got another year. She's going to be a senior this year. So we're hoping that, she can build on what she's created here and maybe get gold next year. So all in all, an exciting night. Holy smoke, there's a lot happening. So I'm just finishing packing here. It is almost 9 o'clock on Friday night. I'm going home in the morning and we're going down to a state ice cream social. I doubt, well, they may have some vegan ice cream. I doubt they're going to, though. I doubt they listened to me from last year. I doubt they listened to my constructive feedback, but we'll find out. So far, we've done everything we came here to do. Now it's just a matter of finishing up, cleaning up, and getting out of here in the morning and getting to the airport so we can get out of here. So, all right, so we are at dinner, and they do have, you see there's well, I'll show it to you, but there's like a full, so Bob and I over here, our kid got some certificates. We did have a bronze medal winner. So,
I don't have a problem.
yeah. You got to talk about pin trading. So I've got a full Mexican meal here with refried beans and guacamole, and there's vegan rice, which is great. It said vegan on it, which is nice. Chips and salsa and churros. I'm going to show you that. And you can see all that right here. It looks fantastic. And that's what we're doing. It's a big ordeal. We're about to have announcements and all that. I'm going to finish this, and we're going to get up to the room. And I'll do a good night there. All right, thanks. I just walked up 28 flights of stairs. Oh, the elevator situation in this hotel, the Atlanta Peachtree West End, is absolutely unacceptable. You are standing there. There's a bunch of elevators, but 6 of them go to my floor. Like 30 minutes. 30 minutes at 11 o'clock on a Friday night. And one of those elevators, stopped at the 8th floor that we were on trying to get on, and it was full. In 30 minutes, there are 6 other elevators, for a total of 12, or maybe it's 4 for a total of 10, that go to other floors on top of ours, but that don't go to ours. So there are 6 that we can choose from, and every single one of them is full, I guess. They all went down, but none of them went up. I don't know if the elevator takes a certain weight and just stopping at the floors. But after 30 minutes, there's a girl next to me. She fell on the floor twice. She just passed out. And I just felt bad for her. I mean, she was just pale-faced, one of the kids. She was zoned out. They put her up against the wall, and like, I'm gonna go try and find help. I'm on the 9th floor, and there's no one there. There's just a bunch of us waiting on the elevator. I went to different rooms, no hotel staff. I can't get down or up. I hope she's okay. So I went in the stairwell on the 9th floor and came up to the 28th. So 19 flights of stairs, I guess, to get up here. This hotel is just a nightmare. It's been a nightmare with the elevators from the moment we got here. It's not someplace I want to stay again, ever. Like, the elevator situation is just unacceptable, and it's enough for me not to ever come back to this place. So if they're having this here again next year, if Arizona's staying in this hotel, I'm not going. Last year it was in the Hilton. I thought the elevator was bad there, but it was only bad when everyone was coming and going at the same time for events. Then I understood. But 11 o'clock on a Friday night, there's no reason why the elevators shouldn't be working normal. And they're not. So I don't know if they shut some of them down or... Anyway, I'm wiped out. It's taking me so long just to get up here, and I got to get to bed. So I'll see you in the morning. All right, good morning. We are about to leave. What's up? Everyone's staring at me. We're about to leave here. I'm in the little rotating door. And what a trip. We're ready to go home. We're all packed. I've got the students with me, and we're leaving the Atlanta Peachtree West End Hotel. No problems getting out. So yesterday, I guess, one of the elevators fell 10 floors and got stuck between a group of floors, and the fire department had to come, and it was a packed elevator, and that is like my fear. So, so glad I was not in that elevator. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking with me through this whole video and watching. It was a lot of trip. That's our SkillsUSA Nationals 2024 trip to Atlanta. Probably doing it again next year. All right, hit that like button, show us some love, click on the subscribe button, and click on the bell. You get notified every time we have a video, usually every Tuesday. And leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Were you part of a leadership organization like SkillsUSA or DECA? Are your kids doing that now? Let me know your thoughts. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.